Yes, sir. It's Yay Night Gaming bringing you the content segment 5Y, where I've been selecting players in the pro community, and that's USA and international. Players who have shown their dedication to the game with aspirations to get to the league, or simply enjoys getting better at playing the game. This segment will contain players selected at random that I've seen play pro-am and shows potential of becoming a solid pro, spotlighting players in and off of the typical top players list, guys and girls who have not been selected in any season of the NBA 2K League. And this episode will be special. It's our first international guy, and that is Rial from the Philippines. He's been hooping for years now in the 2K circuit in APAC. Definitely want to show him some love here. So let's dive into it. Rial, been a vet in the 2K community of the APAC space for a while now. He has been playing Sharp and some Lock for Playbook Esports in the Philippines. Been playing on the Philippines national team. A few of his accomplishments: he is a two-time NBA 2K Asian champ, top 200 in the Season 2 2K League draft, 2020 APAC winner. And some tendencies I've seen in his game, I watched him play a little bit of Pro-Am, and I've seen him play some current gen with the Philippines national team. A few things I've noticed in the way he plays. He will go for the pinch or the bump steals more often than most on defense. Whether he's on ball or off ball, he will just try to run at the ball handling hand to get the bump steal. He shows leadership qualities, communicates on both sides of the ball, pumping up his players. And when guarding the 5-out, he primarily will play the drive to the basket and bait the ball handler into shooting a three, or baiting to send him off to a side once he gets to the three-point line for somebody to come and pinch off. Some of the strengths that I've noticed in the way he plays, he is a prolific catch and shoot timing shooter. What I've noticed is that whenever he's open, he pulls it and he greens it most time. He rarely whites his threes. Another thing, he is a great teammate and communicator, like I slightly mentioned earlier. He calls out adjustments, let teammates know where and when to rotate, and he pumps up his teammates throughout the game and calls out players here and there to put their team into a better chance of winning. Another thing is he is decent at getting bump steals via the blitz or the pinch. When he's off ball, I see whenever somebody else is guarding the ball, he will come in and try to get that off ball steal more often than not. A few spots I would like to see him improve his game. I would like him to develop the off-ball decks to his skill set. Just something extra when his point guard is getting jammed up to get himself open. He already know he can knock down the shot once he gets it. But if he can get into a dex or dex for a mini, or start working off ball, whether the screen or by himself with the mismatch or the non-lock on him, that's gonna expand his value there. His ability to create off the dribble. He's good at taking the extra step to the side or to the front to get past somebody who might have reached past him or jumped past him to get himself open, but not much of a strong dribbler. If he puts together a few combos and starts to work on that, that'll definitely expand his game a bit more too as well. And another thing is triggering the bump animation or forcing the ball handler to a side when pressing full court. What I've noticed is that he'll run to the ball. Either if he's too close, the guy will blow past him and he won't be able to get the animation because you're playing catch up at that point. Or he will sit at the 3-point line and kind of play 3/4 quarter defense, 3/4 court defense, and he won't really get a bump animation. He'll just kind of stay in front of him and lead him to the middle of the floor. So if he was able to at least get that first initial bump to make that guy to make the ball handler either pick the ball up or move into a certain direction on the court, and it kind of slows the game down for the offense. Takes more time off the clock to get them to create or get into their set, and that'll bring more value towards Real's game too as well. If I had to give him a grade, I got him at a B minus. I think one thing he would have to be able to do is definitely learn how to combo up a little more and develop an off-ball decks to show more value on offense. And then defense, he's really good at communicating on both sides of the ball. But if he's able to trigger some forced pickups or get a lot of bump, Then the people in the NBA 2K League will notice that we can put him in a couple of different spots on the floor. He's a great teammate, but now we see him as multi-dimensional and he will bring a lot more value to a squad, picking up more skill sets. So B- is great for now. That wraps up this quick segment of 5 Wide. I do appreciate all of those who chose to watch. Don't be afraid to let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to lock into more 2K League and Pro-Am content. I drop my socials below the video if you wish to follow me. Click on the links on the screen to enjoy the preseason preview episodes, watch Pro-Am matchups, or enjoy some of the music I've released. Till next time, stay safe and take care. Yes, sir!